Presidential candidate Sarah Palin has invaded the IHOP and has now declared war on Denny's.
Oh, if only
More
things
at
were that
6.
simple. If only things were that simple.
Is there an ocean I can throw this into?
No, just dump it in here. I'll sort it out.
Okay. Whoops, sorry.
Ow. Ow.
Here.
And on that note, hello everyone, and welcome to the video. We're starting. Like, I don't care. We're starting. How's your day
Okay.
been?
Fine. The Fire Emblem Direct just premiered.
Yeah, the Fire Emblem Direct just ended like an hour and a half ago, but for me it just ended because I couldn't watch it until just now.
I watched it when it premiered because I was a good fan.
Hey, my dad was like, hey, do you want food? And I'm like, do I have to pay for it? And he was like, no. And I'm like, then yes.
Give
So
me food.
I've got the priorities. Here's torches, by the way.
Mm,
In case anyone didn't know, we're going caving, because that's pretty much the only thing we know how to do on this channel.
it's the only thing we do. We should do a speed build sometime.
I suppose we could. But anyway, the reason for this video is A, the Fire Emblem Direct just happened, but B, the Switch event was last Thursday?
Yeah, yes. If you
As of
want us,
recording this?
yes, if you want us to give you a speed build time-lapse video of the entire perimeter from scratch, please comment down below.
Swear to God, that took forever, and I'm not about to do it again. I don't want to even discuss how long it took. How long it took to make the perimeter.
We will do it in under an hour.
No. Anyway, since we are bad YouTubers and didn't have any plan, we're just gonna go into the same cave we were in last time because we didn't even come close to finishing exploring it.
Yeah.
So let's go. It's a me, Mario.
And let's segue from that into Mario Odyssey.
Segway. Segway. I don't know. I think Odyssey looks fun.
I do too.
I mean, I'm garbage at 3D Mario games, but it looks good. It looks fun.
I was getting levels of Sonic 06 with like the real life people.
Yeah, the real life people kind of threw me off, but when I realized that that's just like one level out of a bajillion levels, I was okay
Mario
with it.
Odyssey creeps me out because the people are really are fully proportioned and Mario is not.
Yeah, Mario's not fully proportioned, but everyone else is like has regular portions, and
Mario's like 3 feet tall.
it's really funny but really weird at the same time. I think the plotline of the game is Mario's like universe hopping or something. So he's like from a different universe from real people, and this is a dead end, I think.
So it's the Mario CDI game.
Yes, Hotel Mario for the Switch. Oh, hey, there's the
Oh
thing up here.
God, Hotel Mario for the Switch.
I would buy that.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I
I
wouldn't.
can guarantee you wouldn't.
Oh, hey, a slime. Haven't seen one of those in ages. Right?
I got it.
Oh my god. I promise the video about slimes is coming at some point. The video about the slime farm. It'll happen.
Someday.
Ow.
I was doing a sweeping hit.
Yeah, I didn't know that hit me, but I guess it does. So yeah,
Um,
worth keeping in mind.
Mario Odyssey was fun. Baby zombie.
Where? Oh,
Behind
I
you.
see him. I think he's after you. Ow.
Well, uh,
Alright.
it looked very good. I'm very torn about the Switch because we
It costs
expected
money and you don't have money.
we expected it to be 250.
I don't know if I was
Uh,
expecting it to be 250. I was hoping it would be 250.
Instead, we got $300 with. Actually, I feel like we should give all of our pros first before we give the one big con that I have.
Well, we both view it as a con. You just are more bothered about it than me because you are the lesser, richer person.
Yeah.
Disclaimer: I'm not rich, like at all.
um.
I spent all morning this morning looking for PDFs of textbooks so I could sell old textbooks for money.
Yeah, really.
Speaking of which, I got my refund check the other day, and I was like, oh my god, yay!
Where's it go? Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I actually have money now. I'm
So
like, I'll
that
be the
you need
responsible
money that you
person.
can use to pay for the Switch.
Yeah, I got my refund check, and I'm like, oh thank god, now I can buy the Switch. Uh, this
Um,
this is the this is the voice of a smart person.
where did you go?
I'm like right behind you, I think. Also, I
Just
found a couple creepers.
yeah.
Also, by the way, the switch is a thing that we were talking about.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah, I'm over here. There's
Um,
a skelly butt over there.
yeah. So
When
what's this thing
Xenoblade
about?
2 got announced, I literally like flipped out and had to keep myself from like hugging you.
Oh yeah.
Because disclaimer, we were both on a like on the same couch watching it together. Like he came over to my place and we were watching it. And Xenoblade 2 comes on screen and I like lose my mind. I was like, "Oh, whoa.
Ooh,
I'm
you
okay."
okay?
Yeah, I just got snuck up on. We're
Yeah, we
good.
both had our game situations where we
No,
flipped out.
the thing is, Xenoblade 2, like the what happened was like it was a monolith game, and at the very very end of the trailer they announced it was Xenoblade 2, and like I flipped out. And then immediately after that title came on screen, they segued immediately into Fire Emblem Warriors and you flipped out,
Oh my God.
which was really really funny to me. Also, I'm climbing up here and it's dangerous, but
The energy in the room was charged.
please
Uh,
nobody take that the wrong way.
so let's talk about Xenoblade 2.
I'm excited for it. There's a lot of stuff we don't know about it. I'm cautiously optimistic that the blades are people thing won't be too cliche.
That off-puts me because that seems like a Sword Art Online thing.
The thing is, with Monolith Soft, they have this tendency of making things look cliche until about halfway through their game when they like throw a curveball at you.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
yeah, I don't want to spoil any of their games because they're freaking huge and amazing. So,
it looked beautiful. The world was huge.
but I'll be honest, I'm a lot more excited about Xenoblade 2 than I was about Xenoblade X when it came out,
Yeah.
because it seems like since they're slapping a 2 on it, it seems like this is actual legit sequel
Instead of
instead of Xenoblade X, which is just like a different series. I feel like Xenoblade X is kind of like Mega Man X is to Mega Man, where it's like a different series, but like there's some similar stuff in it.
yeah, or like the Battle Network series.
Something like that, yeah. I don't
Um,
know which comparison is the most apt to make because I don't play Mega Man all that much. I mean, I own a couple Mega Man games, but
I would say the best comparison to make is the Battle Network games compared to the main series because they're nothing alike.
well, like Xenoblade X is very similar, like in terms of gameplay and stuff. It's just like the setting and narrative is different.
Yeah.
And Xenoblade X feels a lot more like an MMO to me.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, not that that's
Um,
bad. Like I'll still play a lot. I have like 53 hours in Xenoblade X.
I
So,
had that issue with my Wii U where I'm still kind of
salty.
salty. Um,
Salty. But yeah,
uh,
Xenoblade 2 I'm very, 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 very excited for. And the one thing that's really crazy to me is they're saying it's coming out in 2017, which, let's be honest, there's not a chance in hell they'll make that date, but the fact that they're confident in saying that's the date speaks volumes. So I'm hoping it'll at least be like a mid 2018 for us. Because
wow, you think that far?
With Xenoblade X, we had to wait a long friggin' time.
Mm.
And I actually went back and watched the original trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles X, and like, it's so barren. It looks so different. Like, it's crazy. They showed like in the original trailer, they showed the player character running through like a field, no enemies, and like no foliage or anything. It's just like a big open field. I'm like, wow, how did we think this looked good?
Yeah.
Because like it changed a lot.
um,
So
there
yeah,
was an enemy the size of a mountain.
yeah, we don't know if it's an enemy though.
I presume it is.
I mean,
If you can see it, you can stab it.
I suppose if you consider the Titans in Xenoblade Original to be enemies, I guess.
Yeah. Like that giant monkey thing in Gower Plains.
Yeah, those things. Yeah, the
Um,
Gogles, the really big one that kills all the players that are like noobs that walk out onto Gower Plain and they're like, "Ooh, what's that?" And it's level 90.
yeah. Um,
It happens to everyone.
and then next on the direct, we saw.
We're not going in order, by the way.
No, but one of the other things that we saw was Splatoon 2.
I'm excited for Splatoon 2.
I am too. Also, ow.
Whoa, what happened?
I'm just getting ganged up on.
Oh God, do you need help?
I'm gonna box myself in.
Well, to be fair, I don't actually know where you are,
Yeah,
so...
so I'm gonna box in. We saw Splatoon 2, which looked great.
A lot of people are saying it doesn't look like a sequel. I'm like, new maps, new weapons, they removed all the old specials and replaced them with all new specials. How's it not a sequel?
Yeah,
So, like, that's my viewpoint on it. I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'll buy
Splatoon
it
2
at
looks
launch.
great.
It depends.
If I do end up buying it, I will be.
What? 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 You... What?
I walked into an empty room and was confronted by three witch, two skeleton, and a zombie.
Oh my god. That's a
That's why
thing.
I like. That's why I kind of went silent because I was so shocked and I froze and I didn't know what to do. And there's two creepers.
You doing all right?
This is a very precarious situation that I'm in, but there's lots of valuable ore, so I don't want to have to give this area up.
I found lapis,
Oh boy,
which is something.
Jesus, Jesus.
I found like a little lava pocket, and I'm exploring it.
Hmm.
Yeah, four
So
lapis.
Splatoon.
Everyone's like, why didn't they call it Splatoon with like the two being part of like the word?
So then it would have been the hardest thing for any.
I'm like, how would
to
you
find.
go into a shop and say, I want Splatoon, but like, you know, the second one, the one with the two actually in the... It's easier to just say, I want Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
And Nintendo knows with the Wii U that the naming can be significant. So like, Splatoon 2 is a perfectly fine title.
Yeah. Ow.
IMO. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'll probably buy it when it comes out.
Ow, ow, ow. Can poison kill you?
No. It can get you down to a half a heart, but it cannot kill you.
Okay.
Poison and Wither are basically the same thing, except Wither can kill you.
Oh.
And there's like different levels of Wither effect.
I think it is going to bring me down to half a heart.
How long is the effect lasting for? Did you get hit with a potion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it might last a while. You'll want to hide.
Yeah,
I assume you are hiding. You'd want to hide until you get pretty high up
Yeah.
again. I could swear I saw some green over here. Maybe I didn't, but
Whew.
makes me nervous.
So Splatoon 2 looks good. Then, we also saw a... I'm sorry, I'm very tired.
I'm tired too. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Well, it wasn't shown in the direct. We did get a trailer for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Okay, I definitely heard green. I don't know where he is though. There he is.
Another game that, when I inevitably get a Switch, that I will be playing.
I'm
and
kind
or
of
streaming.
torn about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because there's no new racetracks in it.
Yeah, I was a little off-put.
Because I'm like, it's basically what the game was on the Wii U, except it's got a battle mode. Although, to be fair, the battle mode on the Wii U was not good.
No,
Like, really at all.
it
So,
wasn't. I
like,
think
I'm
they
excited
went
for the
to
battle
try
mode.
something new. Ow.
I'm excited for the battle mode. I just don't know if I'm $60 excited for the battle mode.
I don't know.
Like, you
It's
know?
Mario Kart, so I know I'm guaranteed to get a good game.
Like, yeah, it's Mario Kart. Like, I know I'll get it at some point. I just don't know. Like, I'll have to see whether or not I want to get it at launch. Because, like, if I'm happy with Zelda, I might just not buy Mario Kart at launch. But the thing
That's
is, I have
okay.
Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
and Amazon Prime gives you like 20% off new games. So I'll probably wind up buying Mario Kart 8 just because I get the discount on Amazon.
Right.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
I do not.
It's pretty good because, like, literally all new video game software, and I think it goes for Amiibos also. You get 20% off within 2 weeks of the release date.
Really?
Like, period. Like, doesn't matter what it is. Like, just 20% off. It's pretty nice, actually.
Well,
Like, I'm buying Zelda from a brick and mortar store just because I want to get it, like, early in the morning. But for, like,
this
everything else,
episode's sponsored by Amazon Prime.
I'm probably gonna get it on Amazon. Yeah, I'm not being paid to say this. It's just a really nice thing that Amazon just recently started doing, actually. They didn't used to do it.
Hmm.
Like, when I got
remember
Prime,
I
they didn't
got
do
it. I got it off for Fates, Fire Emblem Fates.
Yeah. Which I've never played.
Very good.
Although, to be
Uh,
fair, I haven't completed Awakening either, and since I've already sunk $80 into Awakening,
You want to tell that story quick?
I'm pretty sure I already have. Long
Spark
story
Notes.
short, I lost my original copy of Awakening, and I got peer pressured into buying a second copy of Awakening. So, yeah, that's my story. And don't even deny it, it was peer pressure.
I totally pressured you to buy it.
Like, you were like, dude, you gotta buy it, dude, you gotta buy it, dude, you gotta buy it.
Well, it's like I mean,
Like, I know you like it, and I know it's good, but, like, I have
it's
so
like
many games on my shelf that I haven't played. I could look over on my 3DS shelf right here and name at least 5 games that I haven't even touched.
Etrian Odyssey, X Cross Zone.
Etrian Odyssey,
It's not
Luigi's
on that shelf,
Mansion.
but Wonderful 101.
Um, I've played an hour of Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. I haven't touched Project Cross Zone. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. I bought Project Cross Zone off of I think Amazon because they accidentally price mistaked it for like $8.
Yeah,
It's not the first one; it's the second one.
extremely lucky.
I think the first one is like a lot of money
Is
because
it?
like they don't print it anymore.
Oh,
But I figure, you know what? Project Cross Zone 2 has Fire Emblem and Xenoblade in it, so
yeah, why not?
we're okay.
Speaking of Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yeah, that looks like fun. I haven't
I
played a lot of Hyrule Warriors, but I assume it'll be very similar. The footage we
Hyrule
have
Warriors
seems
very
really
fun.
similar.
Yeah, it's extremely. Um,
Also, I'm really surprised they're actually making a 3DS version of it. I wasn't
yeah, in the
expecting them
direct they
to.
specified a 3DS version,
I legit wasn't expecting them to, but
along with a
hey.
remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden.
Which I honestly never really heard of. Like, I'd probably heard of it, I just hadn't made conscious note of it.
I never saw it coming.
There are a couple of creepers here.
I definitely like didn't. That was the thing I least expected to be there was a remake.
Yeah, that was surprising to me.
Um, as well
I
as
thought it was neat though.
the new. Yeah, I thought it was neat how they're like remaking it into a like 3DS game.
It's funny because everyone like that game would always get mentioned in the same breath of people saying they need to localize Mother 3. They'd also be like they need to localize all these old Fire Emblem games, but instead they made a remake. So
Yeah,
it makes me a little curious about what's happening with Mother 3.
possibly a 3D model remake.
I don't know. I'd rather have the original Mother 3 to be honest. I like the pixel style of it. Plus,
Mm,
Reggie pretty much came out and said, like, I'm not confirming it now, but I'll confirm it later. So, if
yeah,
not, then Reggie's going to get eaten alive more than he already has been. So,
they've been teasing this thing for years.
I think up a decade at this point. I think the first time Reggie was officially asked about Mother 3, like on video that's documented, was in 2007,
Jesus,
which was 10 years ago, by the way.
a 10-year surprise waiting to drop.
One thing I never really realized until last year, right before I started my Okami Let's Play, which all of you should totally watch, by the way, because it's like my favorite Let's Play that I've done. Mother 3 and Okami came out on the same day in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, April 20th, 2006, same day.
Hmm.
Yeah, it surprised me too. I didn't really realize it. I didn't make the conscious connection until I like looked it up.
The graphics style seems like way too different for them to be released in the same year.
Well, one's a Game Boy Advance game and one was a PS2 game, so you got some differences there.
Yeah, but still.
Besides, I think that was also
ooh,
like
just
obviously a Call of Duty came out that year too, and that looks different too.
yeah. Except
Oh
Mother
god,
3 is good.
I have hiccups. Oh god. I went to Fridays just before recording this video with my dad, and I got like this crazy bacon barbecue burger thing. I don't remember what it was called,
Hmm.
but like
I
it
found
was
a
funny.
spider spawner.
Oh, light that sucker up, and like send me the coordinates in the chat so I can map out where they are. Is it a cave spider or a regular dungeon?
I guess I'll see. It's cave spider.
Okay. Alright, I'm kind of running out of space over where I am. I need to go find a new spot.
Yeah, I'm completely out.
Alright.
Um,
What else was at the
Breath of the
Switch
Wild.
event? So yeah, Breath of the Wild. No joke, I think the trailer they released for Breath of the Wild is probably one of the best game trailers I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Like, not even exaggerating right now. That was a phenomenal trailer. Like, if I wasn't sold on it before, I was sold on it now. And the funny thing is, like the Switch and Breath of the Wild come out on my brother's birthday. So I keep getting these messages in my inbox like, so you gonna buy me a Switch? You know, buy me a Switch. I'm like, dude, I can hardly afford one of the dang things, let alone two.
I mean, at least you can afford one.
but
Got
rem-
your lessons.
but yeah, like as I said, like not the most responsible use of the word afford. But yeah,
um,
and the nice thing is like all the big hitter games for the Switch that have been announced that you want are also coming out on the 3DS or the Wii U.
yeah,
So
but still, wouldn't you rather take the superior version?
yeah. Also, I don't know if I told you this, but Breath of the Wild requires a 3 GB install to run on the Wii U,
Yeah, you told me.
which is insane. So I instantly thought of you. I'm like, you need to find some space.
Yeah. I might, because I'm expecting a Smash like deluxe
I'm expecting a
version.
Smash port. I just have no clue when it's gonna come out.
Yeah. A lot of people were angry that it didn't show up at the Switch event.
I at no point was expecting the Smash game to be at the Switch event. I'll have
I
to
kind
admit
of
that.
was.
I was not expecting it to be there, and it wasn't.
Uh,
So I guess I didn't have to be upset about that. Also, I think I found where you tunneled through at some point in last episode.
yeah.
Well, not last episode, but the last group episode.
Whoops. Skeleton Creeper.
I did an episode between the last caving and this caving where I talked about the Nether Hub. Finally, like that was the video I'd like, I'll make this at some point, and I just never did, but I got around to it, so yay.
I'll do this sometime.
But yeah,
Maybe not.
actually, it's funny. I sort of woke up that day and I was like, this needs to get done. So I literally, in my pajamas at like 7:30 in the morning, I recorded that video.
Really.
Yeah, I have a completely different sleep schedule from you.
I've
You're practically nocturnal at this point. I get up at like 7 a.m. sharp every day.
yeah, I've become nocturnal
And the
because
thing is, my first class isn't until 10 a.m.,
lucky.
but I still get up at
Um,
7. Hey, last semester I had an 8:30 every day of the week.
I had an 8 a.m. every day of the week.
Every day of the week?
Every day.
Was one of them a phys ed class?
No.
Yeah, I had karate at 8:30 a.m. 2 days in the week.
But I mean, I still had to wake up and listen to a class I didn't care about.
Oh yeah, it turns out in karate, you need to actually renew your belt license every year.
Seriously?
So if I want to keep my yellow belt, I actually have to retake the exam at the dojo.
It's a thing people, like, do?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's the thing people do.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
was
expect.
weird because my dad has a yellow belt in judo, I think. But
Hmm.
like he doesn't have to renew it, but like I got like a special card and everything that's like this is good through this date. You need to renew to keep your license
My driver's license expires this year, and let me tell you that
because you turn 21.
that is a whole world of anxiety.
It's fine, don't worry about it. You literally all you do is you go down to the DMV and say like, "Hey, my license is expiring," and then they take your photo and they print you a new one. You pay the $70 and you're good.
Oh my god, it's $70.
Yeah, like it's really stupid. Driver's licenses, I don't know if it's this way in all states, but in New York State, which is where we live, driver's licenses expire every 8 years. But the thing is, if you get your license before you turn 21, they print you a license that has under 21 written on it, and they expire it on your 21st birthday,
Yeah,
just to print you a new license that doesn't have under 21 written on it.
right.
So like, yeah. And the thing is, the under 21 licenses are vertical, and the above 21 licenses are horizontal. So literally all they do is they charge you like $70, like not exactly 70 but about 70, to rotate your license 90 degrees and take 2 words off of it.
LOL.
Yay,
Better.
government.
Yeah.
Something I was talking about with my dad at dinner was like, oh crap, I have to do taxes this year.